Hey, Colabcoaching again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. So excited to talk about this week. So excited to get into it. But before then, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me how I'm doing. If you think I'm doing a great job, great. If you think I need some room, if there's room for improvement, let me know as well. I'm all ears, open for it all, and just love to talk to y'all. So, and also give me some ideas about some topics, things that you want me to talk about as well. That being said, the topic for this week is when you want to take a break from your relationships. When you want to take a break from your relationships. Now, a lot of times people say that they want to take a break. In reality, they just want to end the relationship. They don't know how. So if that's you, we'll get into you. But for the people who think that taking a break is the best solution for them to regroup and get into a relationship, I have a difference of opinion when it comes to that. I personally feel like there's a better solution for you to do to reconcile the situation, because at the end of the day, the reason why you're going to take a break is because there's something in the relationship, maybe something that hurt you in the relationship, maybe there was something that happened in the relationship that you can't seem to reconcile from, and you need to just get away. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking a break as far as maybe going to a different room. Maybe if you guys live together, it could be a sibling, family member, maybe going to a different house, significant other, maybe going to a different area of where you live in an apartment. If you live in a small apartment, a small house, wherever it may be, maybe sitting in your car for a little bit. But for me, I personally think that you taking a break from a relationship should not be an extended break. It should not be a break where you're saying, I'm going to be gone for a week, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days, I'm going to go live in a hotel, I'm going to go live in another house, another apartment, I'm going to go live with friends, because that just means that there's something that's not resolved and you are not prolonging the resolution. Now, I'm not saying that when you get into an argument with someone, whoever it may be, that you have to find a solution that day. The old adage is, don't go to sleep angry. Don't be angry. But if there's no solution to what's going on, take some time to understand what is going on in the situation, why you feel the way that you feel, why the other person feels the way that they feel, and then come back to have a conversation. Say, hey, are you willing to talk? Do you want to have a conversation? Let's discuss this. Let's reconvene when we have level heads. Nothing's gonna get resolved when you guys are both, having a shouting match, having an argument, having a discussion where it's just leading to nowhere. People are just literally just talking to hear their own voice, or just talking to respond, rather than having a conversation about what exactly is transpiring, what exactly is happening, and how you can resolve it. That's when the problem comes. That's when the problem comes. So if you're that person that I talked about a little bit earlier, that you have a track record, no pun intended, a track record of you running away, that you feel like when things get tough, when things are hard, when you have a tough situation within a relationship, you feel like the best thing for you to do is just to run away, take a break, and you may come back, you may not, but you think that's the first option. That's become a habit of yours. I'm here to say that is a dangerous habit to have, because that tells the other person that you cannot commit. You are non-committal. You will make a decision. You will have a situation that is not progressing or is not moving in the right direction, and maybe when things get tough, then all of a sudden that you're quick to run away. The biggest thing about it is that if you continue to do that, you cannot build trust. You cannot build a substantial relationship. You cannot build happiness. You cannot build a long-standing relationship, because when things get tough, there's a break. When things get hard, there's a break. When things fall apart, there's a break. And you cannot do that, because you are not proving to yourself that you can be in a long-term relationship with happiness. You cannot move forward in a relationship, because you are cutting yourself short before you can get to a resolution. And I'm not here to say that every single situation that you've been in deserved for you to stay. I'm not saying that, but make a decision about whether you're staying to resolve the situation or end the situation, or you're going to leave the situation, because it is more difficult for you to acknowledge that you have the problem, rather than other people telling you that you have a problem. A lot of people can tell you a lot of things, but if you don't recognize it for yourself, it's not going to solve anything. So when you're going around saying that I need to take a break, I need to step away, I need to do this, that, and the third, unless you are honestly going to take a break to actually reevaluate what's going on, this is not a movie. Life is not a movie. It may look like a movie, but it's not a movie where you can go for a month or two, they come back and say, oh, I realized I was wrong. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And that's it. 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen. 9 tenths out of 10, that's not true. The biggest thing about it is that you have to come to the understanding that adults solve issues when they need to. Adults problem solve when they need to. People who are willing to be committed in a relationship work to solve problems when they need to. You may take a short break. I'm not saying all breaks are terrible. You may take a short break, but if you do not realize that it may become a habit of you taking a break, that's when you start to lose relationships, lose trust in people, and you lose trust in yourself. Simple as that. So to make this as simple as possible, when you want to take a break from a relationship, ask yourself this question. Is this a habit of yours? Is this something that you tend to do when things get tough? You tend to run away and tend to say that you need a break from something? Or are you in a situation where you may need to take a short spurt break, meaning going out from moving from a different environment, maybe taking a step back and recollecting your thoughts so you can understand how to solve a situation rather than jumping into the situation. A break is good for a short limited time. Break does not mean leaving a whole situation and letting it fall apart. It's easy for you to say that you are going to take a break from something and you hope that it'll come back. Things crumble when you don't put stability on it, when you don't put a foundation on it. And you have to have a foundation when it comes to any type of relationship. So it's better for you to address a situation, come with a resolution, and discuss and communicate rather than say you're going to take a break for a long period of time. It's not beneficial for anybody. Simple as that. So if you're struggling with this, go ahead and message me. Go ahead and go to my website, yourcolabcoach.com, fill out that relationship checklist. Sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session. See if we're a good fit for each other. Facebook Colab Coaching, Instagram Colab Coaching. All my series of my videos are on YouTube, COLAB Coaching. Like and subscribe. Again, tell me what you think about my videos. If you like it, if you don't, feedback, whatever it may be. I'm here for it all. And with that being said, don't forget, I have an amazing book, Fresh Eyes, Solve Problems Easier, the Self-Love Relationship Project, available at Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, Kindle. It's an ebook. It's an audiobook as well. Tell me what you thought about it. Write a review. Physical print as well. And finally, if you know that you're a person that has a habit of taking breaks to avoid a situation or avoid problems, get help. Talk to somebody about it. Share this with anyone that you know that does that. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And be safe out there. Bye.